So I've been noticing a strange phenomenon from a lot of people who book calls with me to review their loan structures, and I've been noticing that people doing things the wrong way, or in my opinion, not the right and best way. And it's not just one person, it's about like maybe 2 out of 5, people with unoccupied property and a few investment properties. And I'll digress. So we have a person who books a call with me, the people I'm reviewing a loan structure with. These people have good income, right? Very good income. And this is just a really basic summation of what they have. Like, for example, they might have 2 or 3 investment properties. Just to keep this explanation simple, they have 1 owner-occupied property and 1 investment property. So what happens is their owner-occupied property, the fixed rate has already rolled over into a variable rate. There's a split loan. Usually this is about 80% fixed, but now it's rolled over, so there's 2 loan splits, and there's a variable loan around $50,000, and they have an offset account. And then have an investment property, and the investment property is $500,000. It's on principal interest repayments, and it has an offset account. And particularly this person, on average, they have about a lot of money in their offsetting the investment loan. Before I go on further, this is not financial advice, and also when I'm on the call with these people and they ask me for my 2 cents, I say it's not financial advice, it's just what I personally think needs a bit of a correction based on my personal opinion. Now, let me ask you guys a question who are watching this, right? This client is on 160K to 200K income, all right? Most of them are that speak to me. When I look at this and when they tell me this, I'm like freaking shaking. I'm like about to go into a cardiac arrest. Can you see from the structure why I would feel that way? I'll give you 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Don't know? Let me digress. First of all, super disclaimer. For those that I've talked to in the past months, since Jan when I came back, you guys booked the freaking hell out of my calendar. This is not about you, right? This is just, I already told you about this and you're like, thank you for that. This is for future people who have just stumbled onto this video. I'm not having a go at you. This is my opinion. It might sound like a rant. It might be a tone issue, but I'm not angry at you, okay? First of all, you mofo, you're on a 200G income, right? Why do you have all that money in a freaking offset account? Why aren't you producing another facility to reduce your freaking tax? Half of that shit is going to the ATO. That's number 1. Number 2 is, why do you park your money against the investment loan of 250K? Do you not know this is tax deductible? Oh, the investment rate is high, so I want to offset it. Oh my God. Secondly, why is this on P&I? Why are you reducing your loan? Oh, because I want to pay it down. Fuck me dead. Right. Let me explain. The number 1 thing you should be doing right now is think of how to reduce your tax payable. Half that shit, some of them, like I talked to, they have 300K income. Half of that shit is going to the ATO. And right now, did you realize that your PPOR, your prime place of residence, is non-tax deductible? You should be putting this money over here to offset a non-tax deductible debt. Therefore, returning this limit back to its original so that when this gets charged, the interest is tax deductible. But then you say, I split it 80-20, I can't fit it into this account. Well, there's a thing called refinance, restructure. What I would do is, if you have 250K and 50K over here, that means the 300K cash could be structured in a way where if this loan is $600,000, what I'll do is I have loan number 1, $300,000, loan number 2, $300,000, move that shit out of there and put it into there. So this is fully offset. Therefore, you'll reduce the loan repayment on this because this is non-tax deductible. And next, I would change this to interest only, so I'm not paying down the principal of this. Can you see that your a loan limit of your investment debt is nearly as close as your PPOR? You should focus all the principal from here into here first. Bring this down to 0 first. Why are you trying to bring both down to 0? I didn't get it. This should be at the original limit. It used to be around 700K. You paid it down to 200K, which means the interest that could be charged on this could have been through negative gearing to reduce your tax, but you're not doing it. And then all that money, that should be used towards getting maybe like up to a $1.5 million property with a lot of portfolios over here to do negative gearing. Obviously, when I describe it to people who book the call, I'm much nicer and I go through it line by line. And, but I'm trying to fit it all into video. So therefore, don't confuse my bluntness I'm just passionate about it. So all I'm just saying is, you're earning that much income, stop focusing on reducing a freaking cheapy rate, all right? You're losing a lot of money through the ATO, but not producing loan facilities through negative gearing that you could claim a lot of tax deduction, whilst you could build more properties on the sideline because you have good serviceability to build up capital growth in the next 10 years. I mean, obviously, you don't want to earn $200,000 to $300,000, which you're freaking probably working like through the roof in terms of hours to do that for the next 10 years. You want to retire early, right? So why are you stabbing yourself in your foot by such a disgusting structure? Obviously, not financial advice, but if I was in your shoes, man, like if I got it done properly, with all these facilities that some of my clients are doing with me, you'd be retiring like 10 years earlier than those people who are doing this. I don't know whether you understand that or not, but hopefully this triggers you to get a review, and maybe not myself, get another accountant, get an advisor just to review it. It's totally, in my non-financial advice opinion, the dumbest structure that you're doing, and you guys are not seeing it.